Go back. I want to look at it from a different point of view. There we go. So this is me going way out. I can see more terrain that way. So this is where we start to see. Oh, there we go.
So what was that?
This one here is going to be this cholesterol crystal. Gives you an example of size, how big they get.
They get bigger than that?
They can.
Mm.
And these are where one would sit there and say those graphene oxide. These things are like they're we start to hit round.
Mm-hmm.
That's more like the graphene oxide.
Which is?
It's kind of like this one there. Look at that guy. It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
The body people would sit there and say that's where we have in the shots was graphene oxide. So it's a product that was put into the shots.
Mm.
And so this one here, right there. Let's look at this. So it's just the light itself.
Okay, yeah. Good. Good. I don't see any threads or anything like that. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I had parasites in my system, would that show up here?
I could see them. Yeah, I've seen parasites.
What would that look? What would they look like?
You could actually follow it like a kind of think of a worm in a way, but
Like
you
True
can.
thread or something?
Yeah, exactly. And you could actually see, like on one side, sometimes you can see a mouth.
No kidding.
Yeah. So like these are like graphene oxides that are sitting in there. These are the stuff that people talk about causing damage to the body that shouldn't be in the body. So I'm kind of hunting for
Graphites, what'd you call them?
graphene oxide.
Oxide.
This is a lot of blood, and I'm kind of just looking through it.
See this?
That's the edge of the actual blood.
Oh.
You're good. You're
Nothing to
good.
worry about. Nothing to worry about.
That's
She's, oh my God, she's dying.
There we go. There is something right.
Where?
Let me look first. Let me get a sense.
Oh, it looks like, is that a fiber?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get one fiber.
What's that mean?
Maybe, is that a fiber or what is that?
It's crossing over the. It's crossing over. So it's like from here.
Oh, it might be is that a thread? Like a piece of thread that was on the slide, maybe?
Well, I did wipe the slide. Normally I wipe the slide with a blue cloth.
Yeah.
I just didn't have it here because the blue cloth would allow me to see a blue thread.
Yeah, right.
And in that way I can separate it out.
Her blood looks pretty
These are all
good.
white blood cells. These little ones, these are all little white blood cells all over.
That's a sign of infection, right?
Well, it shows that your body's active fighting something.
Yeah.
And then you've got two things. You got a lot of white blood cells flowing, and then you have the neutrophils, where the body goes in and captures something, and then it puts it in a neutrophil so your body can take it out. So,
That could be medication I'm taking.
well, there's something. Yeah, there's something your body is kicking in your immune response for. And again, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It means it's doing its job. And you got to. I mean, I'd rather see the immune response than not see the immune response. But you got a lot of immune response kicking in right this second. Doesn't mean you have to feel anything. It's just your body's doing what its job is. And what I'm doing is just going up and down the slide, just seeing if I see something that's Abby, like that one there. This one here would be a little Abby.
Yeah, that's something.
Means.
Well, normally we don't have lines like that. Normally things are round in the body, not straight. So, and that's
Is that on your chart?
No, that one's not on my chart.
What is it?
One could sit there and say it's, well, welcome to this game. I would then have you go look up self-assembling things. We're playing a game called nanotechnology. And there's a space of it. In one relationship is that the COVID shots were not our traditional shots. They were not organized like your traditional vaccines. One would sit there and say it's called gene therapy. They're actually manipulating genes. And the mRNA design was for your body to create a response, like actually have a built-in key in order to take care of the mRNA. Problem is that not all bodies are the same. So one body can, so this is what's interesting for me, this one.
Yeah, what is that?
Line right there.
Can you blow it up and see?
Well, this is where it's kind of like over time, it's kind of like there's this assembling that goes on. And then it's got like a white blood cell attacking it. So it's kind of like something's going on there. That the body's going, hey, I need to actually go after this.
Good.
Right, I mean, that's what it's designed to do.
Oh, and there's the end of it right there.
Yeah, right, so there's the end.
Can you blow that up and make it, take a closer look?
So you can kind of get a sense that there's something there. And the white blood cell is doing its job. It's trying to eat it. There's another white blood cell doing the same thing. I'd actually sit
Look,
there
you can
and
see it doing its thing.
it's doing its job. There's another one. So when I go down and I'm seeing right along that line, the body's fighting something, doing its job, and it sees it. Versus this one's over here all by itself.
My medication must be doing.
And then there's these ones here. So I'm gonna go back out and
She's really good on threads. There's very few, anything, if any, it's really good.
so here we go again.
Yeah, it's one of those line things.
And it actually goes from white blood cells. got your white blood cells. Looks like a neophilus cell. Like it's trying to.
That's not a fiber, is it?
Which one?
That long, skinny one?
No, it's too small.
Yeah, it's really. I have never seen that before.
It's too small to be like a thread or something.
Yeah.
Now what I'm moving into is where there's less blood. I'm coming back up into it. And again, this is. There we go. Same kind of thing. Right there.
Right in there.
Yeah, this thing. And, you know, on one side I've seen other blood that I'd be more concerned about than yours, just to give you a heads up. Looks like your body's doing what it's supposed to do. See that one there. It's like...
Those are kind of odd things, those long, skinny lines. Yeah.
These are those. And what's interesting is if I left this on here for about an hour, 2 hours, that line might become more pronounced. But overall,